Hi, my name's Chris. For 10 years I was a Motorcaddy service agent, and for the best part of 6 years I was a Powakaddy service agent. In the last, well, now retired, but the last 3 or 4 years Powakaddy released the FW3-5 and 7 and the C2, all of which used a front wheel, the plastic bearing. Now, during warranty periods I changed hundreds of these, and one particular golf club who had 6 rental trolleys, I replaced them twice on all 6 trolleys during the first year. In the second year I replaced it with a metal bearing kit that I make myself. So from this, which you'll probably be quite familiar with if you've got a Powakaddy front wheel, to this, which is my bearing kit. The bearing kit consists of a metal tube which supports 2 metal bearings, sealed metal bearings, and a couple of plastic spacers just to space out into the front of the trolley. But I think you can see the difference straight away. Problem with the plastic bearing is it disintegrates very quickly and constantly. I've spoken to people that have these and they say they replace it virtually every year. The metal bearings I've put into the rental trolleys at this particular one golf course, which I'm not going to mention, is still using it after 3 years, and they said it's still silent. So what is in the kit? Simple piece of aluminium tubing, 2 metal bearings and a couple of spacers. I can open the packet. I'll do it the easy way, tear it. Like so. The removal of the old bearings in the wheel is fairly simple. They're fallen apart anyway. So generally what you're left with is just the outer shell of the bearing. To remove the outer shell, screwdriver in the hole under the lip, out. Now you can obviously see that the new bearing then fits in the hole. Good idea to clean it out. The other side's got a bit more in there, so that's got the original husk, but same thing applies. So let's take a clean one, or cleaner I should say. Simply place one bearing inside, push it if you can with your thumb. Generally, if you turn it up the other way and just press on it, it goes virtually all the way in. The other easy way I've found is if you just put it on the floor and stand on the wheel that side. That will do. Bearing is now in place. Turn the bearing wheel over, place the supplied tube in the centre of the bearing. You'll find it is quite a tight fit. Turn it over and put the bearing in the other side. Now the tube is only the right diameter on the ends, so it won't actually go all the way through. So if you're going to press it, I mean, I've got a socket set. You can use that, press it in. Try to resist to hammer it. if you put something on it like that and hammer it, you'll destroy the bearing. They're not designed to be hammered in. If you are going to hammer it in, just tap the edges, the outside edge. That'll annoy the neighbours. Right, she's in. So, just tapping the tube to get fairly central. And there you have it, 2 spacers. Back into your trolley. The tube itself, I've made a larger diameter than the original because some of the bolts get so badly rusted in. You have to literally file down the bolt to get it through the original tube, and the original tube is the wrong size for the bearings. So I just use a little bit of aluminium tube and just machine down the ends. And there you have it. That should last you for years. Thank you for watching. By the way, available on eBay, and I'll give you the number at another time.